Hello, dear friends. So today we will be discussing about human respiratory system. So the function of respiratory system includes it oversees gas exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between blood and external environment, and there is exchange of gases takes place within the lungs in the alveoli, and the only site of gas exchange. Other structures are passageways. The passageways to the lungs purify, warm, and humidify the incoming air, and the respiratory system shares responsibility with the cardiovascular system. Organs of the respiratory system include nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, lungs, alveoli. Now the nose. Nose is the only externally visible part of respiratory system. Air enters the nose through the external layers, which is also known as nostrils. The interior of nose consists of a nasal cavity which is divided by nasal septum. Now the pharynx. Pharynx is throat. It is the muscular passage from nasal cavity to larynx. Three regions of the pharynx are nasopharynx, oropharynx, laryngopharynx. Nasopharynx are the superior region behind the nasal cavity, oropharynx middle region behind mouth, laryngopharynx is inferior region of the pharynx which is attached to larynx. The oropharynx and laryngopharynx are common passageways for air and food. Now larynx. Larynx is also known as voice box. It routes air and food into proper channel. It plays a role in speech. It is made up of 8 rigid hyaline cartilages and a spoon-shaped flap of elastic cartilage, which is also known as epiglottis. The structure of larynx includes thyroid cartilage. It is the largest hyaline cartilage, protrudes anteriorly, which is also known as Adam's apple. Apart from thyroid cartilage, there is epiglottis. It is superior opening of the larynx. It enroutes food to larynx and air towards the trachea. Structure of larynx continues, and the structure is vocal cord, which is also known as vocal fold. It vibrates with expelled air to create sound to form speech. Glottis opening between vocal cords. Now trachea. Trachea is also known as windpipe. It connects larynx with bronchi. It is lined with ciliated mucosa. It beats continuously in the opposite direction of incoming air. It expels mucus loaded with dust and other debris away from the lung. The wall of trachea are reinforced with C-shaped hyaline cartilage. Lungs. Lung occupy most of the thoracic cavity. Apex of lung is near the clavicle, superior portion of the clavicle. Base rests on the diaphragm. It is the inferior portion of the lung. Each lung, there are 2 lungs. Each lung is divided into lobes by fissure. Left lung 2 lobes, right lung 3 lobes. Coverings of the lungs. Pulmonary covering, the covering which covers the lung, or pulmonary pleura covers lung surface. Parietal pleura lines the walls of the thoracic cavity. Pleural fluid fills the area between layers of the pleura to allow gliding. Respiratory tree divisions: primary bronchi, secondary bronchi, tertiary bronchi, bronchioles, terminal bronchioles. These are the respiratory tree divisions, and there is division into primary bronchi, secondary bronchi, tertiary bronchi, bronchioles, bronchioli, and terminal bronchioli. Bronchioles are the smallest branches of the bronchi. All but the smallest branches have reinforcing cartilage. Terminal bronchioles end in alveoli. Respiratory zone. Now respiratory zone. The structure of respiratory zone includes respiratory bronchi, alveolar duct, alveoli, and this is the site of gas exchange. So respiratory zone consists of respiratory bronchiole, alveolar duct and alveoli, and it is the site of gaseous exchange. And in future, in the end of the video, we will show you the structure of respiratory zone and how the gaseous exchange takes place in the alveolar sac. Alveoli. What is alveoli? Alveoli is the smallest unit of the gaseous exchange, and the structure of alveoli includes alveolar duct, alveolar sac, alveolus, and the site of gaseous exchange. So gaseous exchange in the lung. Gas crosses the respiratory membrane by diffusion. Oxygen enters the blood, carbon dioxide enters the alveoli. There is macrophages which add protection. Surfactant, there is presence of surfactant which coats gas exposed alveolar surface. Now events of respiration. The events of respiration includes pulmonary ventilation, which is moving of air in and out of the lung. Another is external respiration, in which gas exchange between pulmonary blood and alveoli takes place. Respiratory gas transport, there is transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide via the blood stream. And last one is internal respiration. In internal respiration, there is gas exchange between blood and tissue cells in systemic capillaries. So these are the events of respiration. First is pulmonary ventilation, second is external respiration, third is respiratory gas transport, fourth is internal respiration. This is the respiration which occurs at the cellular level. Now mechanics of breathing, means the mechanism of pulmonary ventilation. It occurs completely and it is a mechanical process. It depends on volume changes in the thoracic cavity. There is volume changes which lead to pressure changes, which lead to the flow of gases to equalize pressure. Now mechanism of breathing, pulmonary ventilation takes place in two phases. First is inspiration, second is expiration. In inspiration, there is flow of air into the lung, and in expiration, there is flow of air. There is outflow of air, means air leaves lung. So for today the topic is almost complete. We will be showing you the diagram of gaseous exchange, the respiratory zone. So now the function of alveoli, how gaseous exchange takes place at the alveoli, at the level of alveoli. So this is very important topic, and respiratory zone, as I have already mentioned, I discussed you in the previous class. Means so there is a capillary wall, and blood from the heart enters into the capillary wall in the lung, and it carries with it deoxygenated blood. So deoxygenated blood, there is diffusion, there is exchange of from deoxygenated blood, capillaries, CO2 goes to the alveolar sac, and O2 oxygen from the alveolar sacs by diffusion, by the exchange process, comes into capillary wall in the capillary. So blood from the heart is with the blood from heart is deoxygenated blood, means it is it is rich in carbon dioxide. So at the level of this alveoli and capillary junction, at the level of respiratory zone, at the level where gaseous exchange takes place, there is exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen. So blood comes out of the heart, and this blood is rich with oxygen. It is oxygenated blood. So by the process of mechanical ventilation, by the process of breathing, there is inspiration of oxygen. So alveolar sac is rich with oxygen, and the carbon dioxide which gets collected in the alveolar sac, these carbon dioxide, they comes out from the alveolar sacs by the nose into the external environment, and the process of mechanical ventilation, the process of breathing gets completed, and in this way there is exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen at the level of alveolar wall and capillary wall. So this is the function of alveoli, and this is the mechanism of gaseous exchange. So we have completed the topic human respiratory system. In the next video we will be coming with more different topics which is concerned in this which is concerned to human respiratory system. So guys, thank you. Please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel Rosef Classes, and don't forget to press the bell icon. This is very important to get notifications for our future videos. Thank you all.